Hi Spirit Fam, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for being here. So today's video is going to be a little bit different. What you are going to actually see today is an actual channeling that I did from the Angels of Love. This is very different than what you're normally used to. You're used to me doing oracle cards, sort of explaining how the week is going to go or anything that actually shows up. This time it's a little bit different. For those of you that are new, welcome. My name is Eileen. I am a spiritual advisor and a coach, and I talk to the angelic realm. Every week I post content right here where I actually provide you with guidance, wisdom, and inspiration directly from the angels. And today you're in for a treat. I'm going to be channeling the Angels of Love. So please be sure that you subscribe, be sure that you hit that like button, push that notification bell so that you can be notified every time I release new content, and drop us a comment down below. We greatly appreciate it. It does help our content. So without further ado, let's get into today's video. We are ready.
How are you?
We are well.
Who are we speaking with today?
We are the Angels of Love, the Angels of Compassion, the Angels of Unconditional Love.
Is there any message that you have to say today?
Let us discuss the lessons at hand in regards to life experiences on love. Many people often feel that when we reference love, it is in a romantic sense. And that is not the case. Love comes in many forms. It comes in forms of love for others, love for thyself, love for humanity, a great expansiveness of unconditional love. When humanity goes through experiences, they oftentimes experience immense emotions that keep them out of alignment with love. Judgments, harassment, envy, anger, rage, sadness, depression. Every emotion a human experiences is a range of a vibrational frequency that aligns them to what they are feeling. Love is not only an emotion, but it is a vibration that aligns humanity to the God source of all. It is how humanity evolves. It is how humanity expands. It is how they're able to ascend to the outer realms and understand their true dynamic of who they really are. The life experiences that humanity goes through is to help them understand the many levels of love and unconditional love. It is called life force energy, and it is connected to everything that is connected to Mother Earth. When humanity can understand that everything they come into contact with is a form of a vibration of love, and their ultimate task is to raise that vibration and transmute it into unconditional love, that is when they will truly let go of the lower vibrations. Fear, anger, depression, those are all a part of the ego, the part that keeps them attached to the physical. Sometimes humans misinterpret what unconditional love truly means. When you enter this realm, this reality, you lose all consciousness of what unconditional love truly means. For that is your task while you are here, to identify and truly understand the meaning, the deep connected meaning to unconditional love. Unconditional love has no limits. It has no bounds. It is vast and full, and it emanates deep within you. But many refuse to look at it. Many refuse to feel it. To be that open, to be that vast, with pure unconditional love is scary. Humanity does not understand it, for it is far vibrationally higher than they truly can feel and understand within the body. Much like the other day when we came and Eileen was overwhelmed. She was overwhelmed with so much love and emotion that she began to cry. Because humanity does not know what it feels or how it feels to be in the power of unconditional love. To be within that vibration, to be within that frequency, means that you align with all that is. You align with the universe, you align with God's source, and you align with all of the other souls that you've made contracts with. You feel connected. It gives you a calling, a purpose, a meaning, a reason for living. So many people in humanity are searching for something. They feel lost. They feel as if they've missed the mark. What they're missing is their connection to the divine. They're missing the unconditional love that unites them with all that is. The life experiences humanity goes through is not meant to cause you great pain. It's not meant to make you feel like you are not worthy. Yet so many of you go through so much struggle. You go through much pain. Your task is to align with the inner guidance within you, to search for that vibration that rings true within your soul. That is unconditional love. When you can align with that source energy, you feel complete. You feel whole. You know within that moment that you are not judged. Unconditional love is pure bliss. It is pure joy. It does not hold back. It does not pick and choose who is worthy and who is not. For you are all worthy of the divine. You are all made from the divine. You are all connected to the divine. So how does one connect? How does one find that light source within them, the source that unites them to the divine and to the God source of all? You recognize that your life experiences are merely lessons to help you understand through love. It's to help you understand who you truly are, how magnificently powerful you are. Humanity does not recognize their power. Many do not recognize their abilities. Much of what they experience is caused by their own thoughts, their own emotions, the things that they bring forth into their own reality. They are the creators. They are the visionaries of their own life. Many won't like that answer. Many will disagree. But it is reality. The truth will always resonate and vibrate and ring truth within your heart center. You can deny all you want, but the truth always reigns and always finds that place where you know without a shadow of a doubt that there is validity in it. Much of the turmoil being portrayed out in the world today is the struggle between ego and spirit. Humanity is fighting for their way to be free. Humanity is trying to find their spark, their spirit, that which aligns them to what they know to be true, the divine and unconditional love. Those who often fight it struggle the most. They struggle the most because they resist that which is true. They resist that which yearns to be reached and touched. Humanity must find a way to let go of their control over what they do not understand. They must stop fighting their inner being. They must light the spark within them to find the true wisdom that lies deep within their soul. Their soul is full of unconditional love. It is what unites you to all that is and all that was. Your purpose is to find that spark, to light it and keep it aflame, to nurture and to understand your life experiences on a deeper level. Many of you grow and you learn the lessons at hand and you understand things at a much deeper level, that it is far more than just what you superficially see. Give yourself permission. Recognize that you are far more powerful, that you are far more worthy than you believe yourself to be. Give yourself permission. Give yourself permission to love, to be open to love, to be open to receive that which is divinely yours. It is your right. It was never taken from you, although many people feel it was. For those of humanity who feel that something is missing, know that what is missing in your life is your own inner light. It is your own willingness to allow yourself to love unconditionally, without limits, without bounds. Many people seek for love outside of themselves. They often identify themselves with that. But true unconditional love comes from within. It comes from the divine. Trust yourself. Trust that you can do what is required of you. We are always here to help. All you need is to ask, and we will be there. We are here to offer humanity assistance. We are here to offer inspiration and guidance, and to remind you of how connected you are to Source and to all that is.
What do you have for us today?
Yes, for now.
How many of you are there?
We are many. More than thousands.
Have any of you ever incarnated into a life?
No. We are connected to the divine. We are pure energy, tasked with helping those that need and those that come for the light. We are here to help humanity. We are what you would identify as angels, purely designed and created for the task of which we are guarding: love. We sit closely with God, Source, Universe, Spirit.
Is your energy much different from soul's energy?
Not much. The difference is that your energies are still young. You're still growing and expanding and truly learning your God essence. At some point through your evolution, you will grow and expand to be much like us, pure energy. But for now, your energies are still growing. We are all connected, regardless of where we come from, whether we are pure or only partial. We are all still united through love.
Are there energetic entities out there that are negative?
Yes. They usually dwell within different dimensions and realities. There is always a balance. In this particular case, what you consider to be bad is not necessarily what we would consider bad. It vibrates at a different frequency. Its purpose is only merely that, a frequency, oftentimes created unintentionally or a soul that's lost its way. Energy is simply energy.
Is it possible for a soul that has lost their way to come back?
Yes. That is when they unite with God's source. Everything comes together at some point. At some point, it merges with all that is. And it gets absorbed into universal truth and light, which is universal life force. And creation begins again. It is a cycle.
So there will be a time where all of us are absorbed into all that is, and then a brand new creation will begin again.
Yes. And do you really know that every time you incarnate, that is a new beginning? That is a new creation. What you experience here is merely a perception. Every life is a new beginning, a new creation, a new cycle. Everything has its place. What you would consider evil or bad has its own place, its own realm and dimension. In their dimension and in their reality, that is where they dwell. But oftentimes, you get a fissure or a slit in dimensions, and you get fusions where they enter your reality. The question you must ask yourself is, are you attracting that kind of reality? Are you thinking about it? Are you trying to understand it? That which you bring into your awareness becomes a reality. You begin to see and notice things within that spectrum, within that reality and that dimension.
So are entities like unicorns and fairies, they're in their own other dimension?
Yes, they are a part of the Earth's dimension, the Earth's reality.
Is their vibration higher than ours, which is why we don't often see them?
Correct. Their vibration is different. It's slightly higher and a little bit deeper. If you so choose to bring that into your reality and your awareness, you can do it. You must be open, and you must ask for it. Those types of dimensions within the earth is part of a different reality. But those people that see light, they see fragments of light, can see within dimensions. Children can see which human adults cannot. They are not bound by limits or beliefs. They're more open. They allow their minds to roam free. They utilize their creativity through imagination. So they're able to see fairies, gnomes. It's part of your intuition. It's part of who you are as a creator and a visionary. You must break the barriers of your mind and release the limiting beliefs that you have on what is real and what is not real. How do you know that your life is real? It might seem real, but is it really? That is the question. What is real to you is your beliefs. Break free from the beliefs that you have, and you will see things as they are.
It's sort of similar to possibly the movie The Matrix.
Yes.
Was that something that was purposely downloaded into those creators to help wake up humanity?
Nothing is ever on purpose or by chance. Everything happens as it should, when it's needed. There are no coincidences. Everything happens. It has a reason, a significance. That is the first important thing. Humanity has the capability of tuning into every vibrational frequency within this physical plane. They also have the ability to connect to everything within the spiritual plane. They must be attuned to it. They must first let go of their ego and recognize that they are more than just the body that they see. When they can truly recognize that they are more of spirit form, living in an illusion, then they can understand the dynamics of what's truly going on. The movie The Matrix did help wake up many people within the earth plane, but it didn't get it all right. There's still bits and pieces of the puzzle missing. But it helps. Sometimes you have to align it so that people can understand it a little bit more on their terms. You are the creator of your own life. You designed it. You charted out your soul lessons before incarnating into this life. By making contracts with other souls that you would learn certain specific lessons within this lifetime. What you don't understand is that you are living in a simulation. Although you can touch and you can see and you can feel that which is here, it is but an illusion. Every waking moment, you are playing a simulation. You are deciding. The higher part of you that is connected to the God Source is deciding your actions based on your experiences. It is how you learn. A part of your soul is in this body. How you learn and absorb is a part of your soul must go through the experience to truly understand it. While you are here, you are to learn that you are far more than your body. You are here to learn that you are part of spirit. You are here to learn and grow through love.
So it's all about beliefs and perceptions down here.
Yes. It truly is about getting out of your ego, getting out of your mind, allowing yourself to truly look beyond that which you see. It is the reason why you feel so disconnected when you first come here. You lose your memory of who you really are, what you've accomplished, what you've done from previous lives. Sometimes you get bits and pieces back, but it's all a part of your growing process. It's a part of your evolution as a light being.
Are we having multiple life experiences at the same time?
Yes. Time down here is merely an illusion. You live the past, the present, and the future all at the same time. How else would you be able to grow so quickly if you only lived one life at a time? You'd be here for eons. But the real question you have to ask yourself is, how old are you really? And how many lives have you already lived? You live multiple lives based on dimensions. Again, it's about the beliefs that you hold, the perceptions that you hold, the experiences that you go through, part of your evolution, your ascension, your awakening. It is a step-by-step process. But there's no need to fear that. Because your body only contains a fraction of your true soul.
So all of this is why sometimes some of us feel like we're not at home.
Of course, because this is not your home. It is your home temporarily, but it is not your true home.
How many lives has Eileen had?
Many. I'm not going to give a full answer. But she's lived multiple lives, many, where she's run from the gifts that she's utilizing today. She's utilized all of those experiences to truly master who she truly is as a soul. She's the light in the darkness. She shines light and offers assistance and light to those that need it. But she also brings into people's awareness that people are far more greater than what they believe themselves to be. She had to learn that for herself, and it required many lives where she's died unwillingly. Humanity must learn to shed the version of who they believe themselves to be in order to truly become who they are. Humanity puts labels on themselves. They believe themselves to be who people perceive them to be, or what people have told them. But that's not who they truly are. They conform themselves like chameleons to fit in because they have such a longing and a desire to be loved and to be accepted when they're already loved and accepted. Eileen feared doing this. She feared the judgments, the criticism. Many people do not agree, but she does this because she knows that there are people out there who need to hear the messages she needs to portray and share. When you give your life to Spirit, you oftentimes give up your free will. But she's always had a big heart. And she's always given of herself freely. So this was no big deal for her.
Is there any message you have for Eileen?
Don't be so hard on yourself. You're doing a great job. We are truly humbled and grateful for your assistance and your willingness to give us a voice. We honor you.
Thank you for coming and speaking.
Thank you. Oh, so dizzy. I'm dizzy.
Yeah.
I'm hungry.
Are you hot?
I'm not cold, so that's a plus. And it's 79 degrees in here, so yeah. It was the angels of love, wasn't it? Because I'm hot. I hope you enjoyed today's video. It was an absolute pleasure being able to do this for you all. I do, however, want to let you know that I am going to be offering an exclusive event that's only going to be open for 25 people, where you will get to participate in an actual channeling with the angels, where you will hear an actual global message that they have to say, and you get an opportunity to ask a specific question, any question that you want. So please be sure that you go down to the description box. I will provide you with a link on where you can actually go and sign up for that event that will be held on July 31st. Thank you all so much. Namaste, guys.